Hey, welcome to my channel. If you guys will like, share, and subscribe, I am a new YouTuber. I am trying to grow my channel. So if you guys hit the like button and share and subscribe, I would appreciate it. So right now I want to talk about why is it that victims of SA and DV choose to report it at a later date. This may not be the case with everybody. And this is my only my opinion. I'm no therapist. I'm no person of authority. But I just feel that people who are victims of that type of situation, they choose not to report because maybe they feel unsafe, because some of the traumatic situations that they've been through during the time of their situation, has been so traumatic. They feel like if they go and report right away, that there's going to be some type of consequences, retaliation, of course, to, them letting authorities know, or even anybody for that fact of matter. Some people will report years later. Some people might report as soon as, the situation is over, meaning the same day or maybe the next day or a week later or so. Some takes years, but when people go through those situations, they have been traumatized. Everybody handles trauma in a different manner. Some people are able to bounce back and, faster than others. And some people, it may take a very long time. However, to me, I feel that a person is going to be ready to report it when they're ready and when they're comfortable. Some people have been through things where they're like close to, meeting the good Lord, to where, they feel like if I do go and report this right now, I know they're going to try to come and find me. They're going to try to, make me meet my maker earlier than, what God wants. But, so they don't feel comfortable, everything happens in their due timing. So, it's up to them when they feel comfortable. They may know this person, they may not know the person, and they know what they've been through with that person and what that person is capable of, You never know what they've been through, because sometimes they are so traumatized that it may take a long time for them to even talk about what they've been through, It is what it is, And some people are, quicker to, reach out for help, trying to get the situation taken care of, trying to get the person that DV'd them or SA'd them, into authorities, so that, it could be taken care of. But, not everybody, everybody is different. But I do know that whenever situations of DV and SA, I'm not a victim of it. However, I can imagine the long impact that it will have on somebody, I have had, a friend to go through a situation like that. And of course I was able to help, but, and not everything that had went on was told to me, because they didn't want to tell, what happened, all up front. They wanted to kind of let me know here and there, on what happened. But, and there's no, how can I say, there's no required time, I guess, per se, for somebody, whether they want authorities, to know or not. There's just like, you can't tell somebody when to report it, when to tell what happened in their, situation. So, really, I would say there's no, oh, excuse me, you guys. There is no real timing to, like oh, they need to report it now. They need to report it here. No, you can't tell nobody when to report anything because they're going to report it in their own due time. I mean, look at the situation with Cassie and Diddy. She was with him for 10 years, and the situation, allegedly he did what he did, and, Cassie stuck by him for all those years. And I mean, look how long it took her to report, look how long it took for the lady, that with Bill Cosby situation. I mean, look at the things with the R. Kelly situation. All of those like situations, and I'm not just talking about people, of course, in Hollywood. I'm talking about everyday people too, just victims in general. When they're ready, they'll be ready in due time. But I can say that if somebody does come to you and tell you that they are a victim, try to help them. Try to help them and believe what they say, because it's better to report it and try to get them help rather than if they're lying and not getting them help, because you never know. You got some friends, you got some people or whoever, they may be, constant liar. You may be like, no, that person, you weren't SA, you weren't DV. You can't say, in a situation like that if they have or if they haven't. If they tell you they have, just take it serious. Try to help them out the best you can. There's 800 numbers for, those type of situations, that hotlines that, you can reach out to and get them help the best way you can. But don't take it light when somebody says that they have been DV'd or SA'd, because, it can, mess them up mentally in the long run more than, them just coming and you believe in them or whatever. You just gotta help them the best way you can. Don't let it linger. Get them help as soon as you can, and then let them offload information that they want to offload to you. Don't pressure them. I don't think that a person that has been through something like that should be like questioned, like, well, what happened and what time and how long, and just let them offload things to you that they feel is, I guess, maybe more important or maybe less hurting of all the situations that they've been through with that person. But listen, be an ear for them, be a shoulder for them to lean on. But most importantly, just help them the best way you can, because not everybody will, like I said, report the same day, the next day, a week later. Some people it takes years because, they're traumatized, and you don't know what the thoughts of that person, what they're thinking. They may be embarrassed, they may be ashamed that it's happened, and they don't want to tell anybody because of that. Sometimes they're the person that had done that to them made them feel so low, and they broke them down to where they feel like they're nothing, and nobody's going to listen, nobody cares about them, and things of that sort. Because people that do those awful things to people, they will break a person down and tell them that, oh, you're ugly, you're stupid, don't nobody want you, don't nobody care. And then it's like, if they have been isolated from their family and they've been told that, they start to believe that, and sometimes they have lost contact with their family, their loved ones, their friends. Sometimes it may be somebody, that's, you at the grocery store, you're in line and somebody's behind you, and they want to talk to you and say, I'm going through a situation, I've been DV'd, SA'd, I don't have no family, I lost contact with my family members, I lost contact with everybody or whatever. Just listen to them and help them, because you don't know how bad their situation is and how they may have escaped, to get away from that person. It happens. I mean, as sad as it is, and but how real it is. Things happen like that. You don't know if they may escape from, maybe they were at the stoplight, and the victim jumped out and tried to run to get help, whatever the case may be. But you never know, where you may run into somebody who is running from that type of situation. But I just say help them the best way they can, that the best way that you can, and that, they're not gonna, some people will, tell you everything and report it right away, and some won't. But all I can say is just be there for them. Like Cassie said, pretty much believe them. Believe, believe, believe. Because the worst thing that you want is somebody taking their own life because they've been victimized, and you really don't know how bad it is. Because sometimes people will, you don't know if somebody, has been victimized. Some type of people, I'm not saying everybody, but some people will, like, they will put on a good face, in front of people, but really and truly inside, they're like, they are like really melting, inside, and they are really struggling with, the traumatic, situation that they've been through. So you just really, really, really have to help them, be an ear for them, get them help as much as you can. If there's anything you could do, even if you can't do anything, call the 1-800 number, maybe call the cops, local cops, and, see about getting them any type of help that you can get them, doing, whatever you can to help them out. But I say do believe them, do try to be an ear for them. And, if they feel like, the situation has, been too much for them, and they want to, meet their maker earlier than what they should, if you know what I mean, just call the hotline, and let them know, report it, and see, what they can do to, contact the proper authorities or whoever they need to help out the situation. But it's a lot of that going on today, and like everywhere, all over, workplaces, just you name it, I'm sure it's happening there. But just be there for somebody who needs, a shoulder to lean on. But there's really no time to report, a SA or DV. Maybe, like, of course, legally with the law, there's certain time periods, of course, but just let the person report when they feel good and ready, So just be there for them, believe them, and help them out the best way you can. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So I hope you guys like my video. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow. So I will, like I said, continue to bring you guys content. So I hope you enjoyed. All right, bye.